Welcome to the American Comedy Company. Tonight, it's Bob the Drag Queen.
I want to give you a hot take. In my opinion, if you have sex with someone for the first time ever, and it is amazing, mind-blowing sex, that's a red flag. We all know there have been times in your life where you were like, this sex was crazy. That's because it came from a person who is crazy. Crazy people can, I don't know what's going on. They hard. They've got what they know. They're like, I don't have nothing else to keep this. But I'm about to throw this mother so severely. In terms of sexual promiscuity, because I'm a real life. It's true. You look disgusted. Who here is a for real? But be honest, who here masquerades as and then when it comes down to sucking some you not no mo? Because we've all been in the room with one of these people talking crazy in the DMs. And you get the home, they're like, I'm shy. That's great. That's a bait and switch. In real estate, that's illegal. I'm being very honest with y'all today. I love sucking. I really do. Honestly, they call it a blow job. It doesn't feel like work to me. Do what you love and you will never work a day in your life. I love it. And also, especially if you like, this is one thing that, because straight guys don't thank gay guys enough for the work we do in this world. If you're a straight guy and you have a girlfriend who loves gay guys and goes to drag shows, and she gives you that gawk super wet 3,000 double hand twisted look, you're welcome. I don't know who you think taught her that, but that was me. I'm like alpha, but it's me. Sucking dick should always feel a little bit embarrassing. There should be a little bit of shame. If you're doing a really good job, you know what I mean? If you're sucking dick and it looks respectable, or like anything you've seen in a movie, if you're like, no. Sucking dick is not like eating ice cream. Sucking dick is like eating buffalo wings. Your eyes should be watering. Your nose should be running. You should be coughing. If you've never sucked a dick so hard, you don't wake up the next morning and go, do I have Omicron? You've never sucked a dick. Sorry to tell you, bro. Where the lesbians at? Why'd y'all make the lesbians sit in the back? That's crazy. You said a lesbians arrive late from a gay guy? That's rich. That's rich. They just bought the tickets in the back because they have to save money for their cats, and you know that. We gotta be nice to the lesbians. We need these. Gay guys, we are the worst letter in the alphabet soup, and you know it, okay? You know it. You ever gone on vacation with a bunch of gay guys? It's sad. You're like, Carl, what are the plans? I don't know, girl. I bought some Molly. There's a drag show on Thursday, and I don't know, a tea dance. I think there's a tea dance. You ever gone on vacation with lesbians? Oh, these don't fuck around. Brenda, what are the plans? Everybody in the car, 7 o'clock, light conversation at 7:15. Do not be late or we will leave you. And they will leave you. The only reason brunch exists is because a gay guy couldn't make it to breakfast on time, okay? He was a girl, call her brunch, they'll gag. And they did. But lesbians, I know something sneaky y'all been up to. Yeah, I found out your lesbian secrets. Because they, listen, a gaggle of gays, which is the term for a group of gays, it's like a murder of crows, a gaggle of gays, and a chunk of lesbians. I don't make up the terms. These just the terms, okay? I know that y'all have been conspiring with straight men. Yeah, I found out your secrets, lesbians. They've been conspiring with gay men. That's where they start saying, it's gross, and then you start believing it. But that's a lie they tell you so that you won't want any for yourself. I found out your secrets, Brenda. Because here's the thing, sucking dick is, this is easy, okay? Making somebody with the penis come is a numbers game. Just stay there long enough. You're gonna get what you came for, you know what I mean? Like when you order buffalo wings, they come with ranch. You know what I'm saying? And yes, that is a flawless joke. It's true. All I'm saying is I could have written I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, but Maya Angelou could have never written that sucking joke on her best day. Not on her best day. Making somebody with a dick come is easy. Making somebody with a come, it is easier to recover your iTunes password. The hand-eye coordination, the PhD in psychology, the intercommunication skills, the back and the forth, go slower, go faster, go slower, go faster, don't change, don't change, don't change. And if you get it wrong 3 times in a row, you're locked out. Just start a new account, it's over. Anyone here have any questions about sex? What's your question?
What's a kink more people should try?
What's the kink more people should try? Ooh, I love this one. Okay, are you into any, first of all, are you into any kinks?
Yeah.
Don't be shy. What kinks are you into?
Being choked.
Being choked. Oh, this is child's play. She went, oh! She's like, I can't even come unless I think I'm gonna die. Like, are you a top or a bottom? Verse. Okay, see, I like to be choked when they're riding you, right? Because there's a power play. They're on top and they're reaching down. This is, I don't know, why am I telling you this? Explosion every time. Pompeii, right in my bedroom. Wait, is someone from Pompeii here? Jesus Christ. You know they found a body in Pompeii, this mummified body that was covered in lava, and he was jerking off. What a way to go. Like, what else is there going on when you're like, oh my God, this mountain, with what we thought was a mountain is a volcano. Ash is falling over all of us. Lava's running down the side of the hill. We will never get away. I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna spend my last few moments just draining the main vein. But also, that is so impressive that under that amount of pressure, you can get bricked up. I think that was his kink. I think he was like, I never get to explore my volcano kink. A great kink that people should try. I haven't even said it, you're already laughing. Before I said, does anyone else want to share one of their kinks?
Feet!
What? Feet. Okay, feet are nice. And I'm saying, you know, if I'm hooking up with you, I'm not saying that I'm into feet, but if we're and your foot, you know, just kind of makes it by my face, it's going in my mouth. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have a little nibble. You know what I mean? Just a little nom 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 nom. I also, the thing is, I have really hideous feet. Truly, one time, this is the truth. I wish I was making this up. One time, I was getting a massage, like a kinky massage. It was during the lockdown. And I was like, I never ever get massages, just any kind of massage, the legit ones, the kinky ones, whatever. And this guy was like, I do massages, and in his profile picture, he had like an actual massage bed with a hole in it. I was like, oh, it's a real massage. And he's hot, and it's gonna get dirty. I can't wait, this is great. I go over to his house, I'm on the bed, the massage table, getting a massage. I'm face down, so vulnerable. So butt naked, face down, covered in oil, like a Christmas ham, okay? He's massaging me. Everything's going great. And then, bear in mind, I'm looking at the floor. I cannot see this man. By the way, this is an absolute true story. I said, do you do feet? And he goes, no. Like, it'd be one thing if he was like, as a rule, no. He went back, evaluated the scene. He was like, I'm literally a prostitute, but there's no amount of money you could pay me to rub those claws. I think feet is a nice kink, but you got to be careful if you don't have pretty feet. Does anyone else willing to admit they have ugly feet? Anyone else willing to admit they have ugly feet? Okay, I'm about to say, y'all are rude. Y'all maybe be the only ugly foot in this motherfucker. And I know that's not the motherfucking truth. I don't see a lot of flip-flops and it's warm outside. I had an ex who wanted to pee on me. Someone just got horny. And I was willing to. It's not my thing. But honestly, if I'm into you, my limitations are you can't poop on me. I'm not gonna poop on you. You can't bleed on me. I'm not gonna bleed on you. And you cannot call me the N-word if you're white. Those are my only rules. No race play, no poop play, no blood play. Other than that, let's have a ball, right? But the thing is, you cannot say you want to do play if you are shy. Because now we're both embarrassed. I'm sitting here like this. He's like, wait, no, 1 second, wait, hold on, wait, no, wait. I'm like, I'm already embarrassed, Dad. I'm on my knees kneeling in front of you. How could you make this worse than this? Or who else has a question about? What's up? Wait, hold on, here we go.
I've been with my boyfriend for like 7 years. How often?
So you're not having sex anymore, right?
That's my question. How often should we be having sex?
With each other? Never. At this point, you should be exclusively having sex with strangers. I will say this. I would rather be with a partner, because have you ever been in a relationship where you lost all of your drive for sex, but you were still friends? Has anyone been with a relationship? He's like, I just told you. But the worst scenario, have you been in a relationship where you lost all desire to be with them, and the only thing you have left is sex? First of all, that's what I told you before. When you meet someone, if the sex is crazy, that is a red flag. I think if you and your boyfriend, is he here?
No.
Well, they met on Grindr.
His friend just said they met on Grindr, which, by the way, that's like Christian Mingle to gays, okay? They're like, we have sniffies. Grinders is nothing. I don't know if you do you know what sniffies is? I can't wait to ruin your night. This is fantastic. If you don't know okay, first of all, Grindr is kind of like Tinder, right? Grindr's like Tinder except way sluttier, right? The pictures are a lot of shirtless people. Sometimes they'll sneak in an ass picture. It's just like, it's telling you how close men are to you, literally by the foot. You know what I mean? Now, Sniffies is a website, and it shows a map of your neighborhood, and there's a bunch of pictures on there. But all the pictures are anuses. Baby, launching Sniffies at a house party. It's like a game of it's like a game of Guess Who. You walk around like, yeah, I see that. Definitely that one, definitely. Terry? Really? Wow. My God. But I don't think, listen, first of all, are you open? You're not open and you're not having sex? Okay, this is insane. This is insane. And why aren't you open? He's very true. Was he a pastor? Yeah, I'm dating the good reverend. Like, what is it? He's from Mexico. There are Mexican sluts. Don't you act. He's like, it's me. Are you from Mexico? Oh, are you you Puerto Rican? Puerto Rican? Mexican? I thought she's Puerto Rican. No, your parents are Mexican, but you're first gen American. And he's like straight up from Mexico. Oh, he lives there right now. Well, how often can you be if you don't even live in the same town? You have created so many barriers between you and you have to get on a plane, a train, a bus, a mule, just for a weekend of one romp in the sheets. That's crazy.
If that.
If that. Are you still happy together?
Yeah.
You are. He goes, yeah. 2 octaves. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here's my question for you though. Okay, what's more important than you, the sex or the friendship?
Before the relationship, the sex.
Before it was the sex.
Yeah, but now at this point, the companionship.
The companionship is very nice. Now, how do you think? Will you think he'll be open to you other guys?
He would not.
He would not?
No.
Oh, just don't tell him. He lives in Mexico. He'll never know. What, do you have your location turned on like a noob? Gays don't share their location. That's some straight shit. And you know, you always know where I am. Gays be like, mind your business. Gay, our whole life is just sneaking around. Like, if you've never sucked a dick in an embarrassing place, you're just not living life. You've never been like, this is crazy. Have you never sucked a dick when you like, I've become my mother? But let me do one more before I go into one more. Let's go right here. Well, let's get one in the back, way in the back. Yeah, in the back. Waving your hands like that, yeah.
You're famously a top.
I'm famously a top. Hear that, ladies? Sorry, go ahead.
What advice would you have for other tops who are interested in experiencing the other side of the...
Sorry, are you verse turning into a top? What's going on here?
A top trying to, you know...
Start a wayward school for tops? What's your name? Benny? Denny. I love that. Denny's School for Wayward Tops. I'm obsessed with that. He's like, I'm trying to start a top academy. It'd be fantastic. No, okay, first of all, let me tell you right now, and listen, we're gonna get a little blue, which means it's gonna get a little, we're talking about butt sex, okay? It is what it is, my boy, okay? First of all, you have to make the bottom feel very comfortable. They are literally opening their to you. There is nothing more vulnerable than putting your face in a pillow, hiking your in the air, putting one hand on each cheek and spreading them. That is so vulnerable. I think about how vulnerable it, like everything, like even like the genitals, they're designed like specifically male genitals are designed very poorly. You ever think about it? First of all, your balls, if you don't have balls, I don't think you know how sensitive they are. I don't think you can fathom how sensitive they are. You ruined my whole week. Did I lie? That's all it takes to ruin your entire week. Fully exposed on the outside of your body. And then when we go to pee in the bathroom, you just have your back to the entire room, open to attacks, facing the wall. There shouldn't be urinals in bathrooms, I'm just saying. That being said, listen, I'm just gonna put it this way. Sometimes with butt sex, shit happens, okay? And it is, I believe it is your job as the top to be like, hey, this is okay. Things happen. Let's just, take a little shower, watch an episode of Black Mirror. Because you need a chunk of time. You can't just go right back into it. You have to do a lot of stroking, caressing of the body, telling them it's okay. Listen, it happened to me when I was bottoming. I understand what you're going through, and then you get back in the game. Now, obviously, you can't just dive right back in. There's mud on the field, you know what I mean? So you have to find a way to navigate other things to make sex seem good and feel enjoyable. So what you're really banking on is making sure that the next time is going to be exciting. Also, I would say one thing that you, famously a top is still sending me, because I did say on TV that my name stood for big old bottom. I have disappointed so many men because they all want a big tarantula twink, a big 6'4" bottom thumping around. And I was like, girl, I am not that girl. I wish I was. I really wish I was. It takes a certain fortitude that I do not have. You know what I mean? But that being said, I do think that you can't look at other tops as competition, okay? These are your cohorts. These are your colleagues. You should be sharing information with each other. Start a Google Doc. Put the information you know in the Google Doc. Go back to the doc. Receive more information. Start a spreadsheet. One of the lesbians will do it for you. Because we sure as hell can't do it ourselves. Y'all are a very great crowd. I cannot thank you enough. Y'all are a great, great crowd.